tayong gumising. Kanina pa ako. Nakasilip lang ako sa live ni Limor. But yeah. Ito lang tayo saglit. And, over the horizon. Mm-hmm. Good morning. Can you hear me clearly? Right. Okay. Long time no see. Yeah. All right. So how are you? Oh, that's great. Of course, I'm doing great. Last time you came here and you cannot even hear me. You hardly hear me because I lost my voice. Yeah. Okay, but no, I'm good. Okay. So what did you do during your weekends? Mhm. 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 My sister's baby's birthday, so you can say like my sister's baby. Is it a boy or a girl? My sister's. Okay, my sister's daughter. You can say that. My sister's daughter. Sister's daughter. So last Saturday, my sister's daughter's birthday. My sister's daughter's birthday. So we I went. Yeah, sometimes there are articles that mostly forget. I went to the office, right? So the only article, just the article that because it means something. It's much better. I went to the office uh, last Sunday. I went to the office last Sunday. That's much better. Alright, let's go to your Oh, we're talking about is it aliens? Yeah, aliens. Okay, so aliens. Okay, what's the last question that we had? I think, what is the scariest alien? You answered this already. We had this. Uh, what is this? Ah, okay. Ah, I think you finished this one. Oh, we are in animals. You were not done with, I think, do you think humans will travel? Alright. Why are humans so fascinated by aliens? Okay. Mm-hmm. Imagine. Mm-hmm. 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 Alright. So we can only imagine. It means to say that out of curiosity, you people are curious. Curiosity, curiosity. Yes, of course, curiosity leads them to wonder, what's with this alien. So, example with the same with the superheroes like Batman. I don't know why are they fascinated. All right. So especially if people are inclined of fantasies and imaginations, imagining things and creative, they tend to be more adventurous, and that's how finding and exploring how aliens are. All right. Okay. How many planets do you think are in our galaxy, and how about the universe? Mhm. Alright, so you answered this question. Answered this question. Okay, so how many planets do you think are in our galaxy? I think we have actually millions. We have millions of planets in our galaxy. Right? Millions, billions, billions. Yeah, billions. Billions of planets. And how about the universe? So of that billions of planets in the galaxy, are we in the galaxy? We are. And if the galaxy is in the universe, so it means to say the universe is bigger than the galaxy, but there's only one universe, right? There's, there's only one universe, and this one is huge. Okay. Planets. We're going to take a look for the universe planets, of course. It's many trillions, trillions. Yes, because we are in the galaxy. We are in the galaxy. And how many planets? How many planets? Asking, how many planets do you think are in the galaxy? So if we are in the galaxy and there are billions of planets in the galaxy, then there will be trillions of planets in the galaxy. Oh, a trillion, trillion. galaxy is billions, right? Billions of, not only 1 billion, but hundreds of billions. That's why. And so the universe is trillion. So what is bigger? What is bigger, galaxy or universe? What is bigger, galaxy or universe? Oh yeah, of course the universe. So I was really, I was really curious about how many planets does the universe have. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay. So the galaxy. Alright, so just imagine. Okay, I was just telling you about. Just imagine if we have billions and billions of galaxies. Then of course you just think that, and we are in that part of the galaxy. And of course, trillion, trillion. We have trillion of planets in the universe. Do you think humans will travel to another planet in your lifetime? Mm-hmm. 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 Other planet. Egg. Alright. It takes a long time, exactly. And it takes a long time, and only for this who are, uh, of course, you can not just humans do, alright, not just any other humans, but those who are entitled to. Okay, who are this? Are the member of NASA, right? Just go to the to the space, alright. And how do you think we are aliens? How do we think we are aliens will get to other star systems like our own? Can we go to the stars? Mm-hmm. All right. So if you are watching, if you are watching the aliens, all right, all right. So star systems, these are large stars that is in the galaxy. All right. So do you think you can go there, or can the aliens go there? Because it says here, how do you think we or aliens will get to other star systems like our own? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so that's what it's the point there is of course, like how do you get to the stars? But when you are thinking of the alien, because you're watching this animated movie, all right, this animated movie, or it's not animated movie, the movie of aliens, of course you're just imagining the UFO. Maybe they can use this because actually these questions are beyond our imagination. Okay, it's right. So when we are thinking of reality, can you really get to others, to others star system? Can you really get to the star system? Can you really get to the star system? No, right? We cannot, right? But if you're thinking of the aliens, perhaps they can go there, maybe, because just imagine how this movie works, right? Like everything that's impossible, it could happen. All right, so I think we couldn't get to the how to say, to the stars. Okay, any other star that we cannot get there. All right, let's have this one. Let's go to the next part. We have, all right, animals. All right, do you have pets? Okay. So animals best we have you. What animals best represents you and why? What animal? Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. So you meant to say that dogs can imitate humans. All right. So actually dogs like see the all right. So if you're an animal, then you want to be a dog because they can understand they can understand the children or the baby, or what do you mean by that? You said here that maybe dog. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It doesn't matter what language. Mm-hmm. It understands any language they understand. But what is the best description you can give to a dog? That's like you. That's your description. Mm-hmm. Okay. Example. Okay. What animal represents you? Why?
Okay, I think a bird, all right? A bird is free and can fly anywhere, right? So if I want to be I want to be a bird because it can lead me anywhere. I can go anywhere, all right? In my own free will, all right? And you said the dog, but what is the best is best okay, dogs are best animals best friend, all right? Dogs are man's best friend, all right? And especially if you train your dog well, then of course they are more caring and they are protective, all right? If you trained your dog, I have my dog here. I don't know if you had this. I know, no, you didn't experience because I already had my noise cancellation. Before I don't have noise cancellation. I have my dog like keep on calling me every time he wants to pee. Every time he wanted to pee, he keeps on calling me and knocking the door. And then if yes, and this dog like he's very protective. When I have my daughter was playing with her friend, and then this friend tried to get the toy of my daughter, and then he ran over this girl and bit her, which is of course we didn't like that, but that is how protective that dog are. So the same with my dog, very protective he is. And so also we had how to say we no we it's not our neighbor, they just passed by, and because this little girl just pinched my daughter, so this dog also chased this girl and beat her, and of course I have to bring her to the animal bite to have her be injected because that's my responsibility as a dog owner. That's that's one of the description of dog animal like dogs, like they're protective, they are caring, especially for babies, right? If there are dogs like golden retrievers and some Saint Bernards, German shepherds, very smart dogs, right? I don't have a lot. Last week I just brought it in my friend's home because she misses the dog. She misses the dog so much. So I brought the dog, like he's crying. He's crying, saying that why only now I see you. We couldn't understand his language, but of course with the way he growls and whines, he just showed that he really missed this person because she missed my dog. When I went to Cebu, when I joined the humanitarian program, she was the one who took care of this dog, and they had a great bonding so much that I don't know, maybe this girl also my friend also is a dog lover. That's why they have how to say, their relationship is like us, like my daughter is at first, like we fell in love so quick. And so with this friend that I brought my dog, and I said I have to bring this dog to you once for that, so that you could at least, because every time she messages me and then she said I miss Mako, can you please bring it here? And then I said I cannot yet at the moment because he was just vaccinated with anti-rabies. And it's not it's very how to say, it's very important, and that is it's very important for the dog to take its vaccine before or prior to the expiration of his anti-rabies because it's almost like a year. 1 year, every year they must take their vaccine. Yeah, and then I got the baby because there's also 4 months old Dachshund. There's also 4 months old Dachshund that was vaccinated, and I told her that November 14, this dog must get the anti-distemper, the kennel. Oh, no, 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 no. There are 5 in 1 vaccine that she has to get. And then I told her that if you're going to bring this to the vet, I cannot bring this dog with you because it's not good for the dog to be, because this dog is very wild, for 4 months old, very wild, and also hyperactive, and it's bad for them to play with other dogs as much as possible for a week. And also, yeah, that's why I told her that you have to wait for maybe a week. So I brought it just last week. Yeah. Okay, what creature scares you and why? What cre- what creature scares you? Yes, creatures like, you like dog, but you like dog, but also it scares you. Mhm. 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 All right. So you mean to say the dog scares you because they beat, all right? They bite. All right. There are some reason why people die. That is because they don't have anti-rabies, especially for, yeah, for those uh dogs that are early stage. Okay, for these dogs that can't get yet, because dogs, puppies, they can only get anti-rabies around 1 to 6 weeks, right? 16 weeks. No, not 6 weeks, 16 weeks. Yes, they get the anti-rabies within 16 weeks. They cannot get yet as early as like 2 months or so. No. So yeah, it's dangerous, and of course they must be trained well. So especially when you are not aware of how to raise the dog, then of course it's much better to be cautious, right? Yeah, I understand. But for me, like, what creature scares you? I think roaches or insects. Roaches, cockroach. Yes, cockroach. 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 Oh, you're not familiar with cockroach. Yeah, I'm going to call you back, okay? Cockroach. I call you back. I call you back. Hello. Yes, I. Okay, so there you go. Can you hear me clearly? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I am as we are talking about what creatures scares you. It might be cockroach for insects and also animals maybe as the chameleon. I don't know if you're familiar with chameleon. Okay, we're going to try first for. Okay, so for chameleon, this is an animal that changes. You can see this one. It changes colors when it goes. Like example, it goes to green. It changes color to green. When it goes to gray, it changes color to gray. So it looks like a lizard, or how to say, no, it's not lizard, gecko, right? This one. Okay, it's dangerous, and it's their way to train, their way to kill the abductors is, the opponent is to change color. So this, all right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So have you seen one? Mm-hmm. You have seen one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really scary. Scary one, because of course, even if you are not, um there are some that they die because of and not knowing that chameleon beat them. Okay, actually we have experience about this creature, like, because of as young as we were, and my father, my sisters and I were sitting and about to go to the garden, and then this creature just flew into the wall, and the wall, like, we have sisame, sisame. Yeah, and it's called, yeah, sisame, like we used for, plastic, the house before, sisame. Yes. It's not the, it's this the same or gal yeah. Mm, how to say, hold on. Galvanize. Like this. Okay? Yeah. Yes, iron. All right, it's galvanized. So this is it flew first to the galvanized wall, and then it changes its color to gray, and then my sister, younger sister, was really curious about it and tried to catch it because it's different, and so she tried to catch it, and then it went to the coffee tree. It went to the coffee tree, and then again, my younger sister followed it, and so the our neighbor, uh, our neighbor said that, oh, come on, go faster and chase that chase that bird. He said it's a bird, but it's not a bird. And with my dad was there, and he came on time and said, no, don't, that's dangerous, because he knew about it, he knew about the chameleon, that somebody died out of it, and it beat the man, and the man died, as he was telling about the story of this the victim of this chameleon. So he said he got his speed, he got his tool, and then kill it, because it transferred to it went to the stone. So that's his time to kill the chameleon. It can. Uh, yeah, there is. And also cockroach. I really don't like cockroach, of course. You have there cockroach, roaches, all right? Okay, yeah, all right. It's but it's a creature. It's a creature. It's a thing. It's an insect, right? Mm-hmm. And of course, who would like that? It scares me. Okay, we have here exact food. Do humans need other animals? Why or why not? Mm-hmm. Except for food, do humans need other animals? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why not? Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, for companion. Okay, so if you live alone, mm-hmm, exactly. If you live alone, perhaps you might like to have animal with you uh to have your companion. All right. Exactly. And there are times that, of course, because there are reasons why human need animals. Any animals, it, because it says here other animals, not only canine, not only dogs, not only cats, but there are some other kinds of animals that they take it as a pet, right? And there are some they have their own reasons why do they do that, because maybe it's their how to say, it's what they're interested in. It's not only because they like it, it's they're interested in. All right. And of course, if you are really ardent, you are ardent to have the animal, then you can get it. All right. So you just don't get example like, if you really have the strong feeling, when I say ardent, when you have the strong feeling, okay, ardent, when you have that strong feeling that you are in need of animal, then maybe that's the sign that you have to get it, right? You just don't get because of you really you like it, because getting an animal, like example for a dog, all dog needs care, and you need to give them, you give, dog needs attention. It's not some like it's not like some other dogs, like domestic dogs. There are domestic dogs that you just feed them and that's fine, they can just go anywhere and then poop and pee. But these are dogs that are dog breed dogs, especially for breed dogs. They really need care. You need to give them a walk, you need to of course take care of them. They need also like humans, right? They need to be groomed, especially for like these Shih Tzu poodles, and those they really need a lot of attention and grooming, right? All right, and now we have, what is the most effective way to save endangered species? Yeah, endangered species. Oh. When we have, what are endangered species? We have a lot of endangered species. Yeah, these are prone to, when we say endangered species, these are to uh, um, prone to be harmed. Example, we have here in the Philippines, we have how to say, dugo. I don't know if you know dugo. Dugong. All right. Can you see this one? Can you see this one? Can you see it? Dugong. Yeah, this is dugong. Yeah, dugong or sea cow. All right. It's kind of, they are easily harmed by people, and of course if they are endangered, they're endangered, so where should you bring them? And one time there, it was published in television that there's a dugong in one of the island, and of course they are not allowed because they can be penalized if they take that to their home. But where were they going to put that? Where they're going, because they can easily die, they can easily harmed. Alright. So what is the most effective way to save endangered species? Example, we have also have, there are lots of endangered species actually. Mm-hmm. 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 We have a lot of endangered species, especially when they easily harmed by people, because when we have like we have pandas, we have elephants, right? These are endangered species. We have eagles. In the Philippines, we have eagles, of course. Uh, it's an endangered species. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. So protect the environment. Protect, of course, protect the environment. It's the most effective way to save endangered species like birds. We have birds. We have wild birds. Not only eagles, because here in the Philippines, eagle is considered endangered species because they easily distinct. Okay, they easily gone. So example with this, as I said, elephant, one of the endangered species, pandas, and we don't have pandas right anywhere. So these are called like called endangered species because they are prone to get harmed anywhere, and they'll die easily, right? Especially if they're not taken care of. All right. And of course, the best way is, of course, to protect the environment. And of course, if you find this, then of course, bring them to the authorities who are capable and who can handle this endangered species. All right. So when they found this dugong in the one of the island here in the Philippines, they brought it to the they call the animal aquatic animal, I forgot, center. So they rescued aquatic animal, aquatic yeah, it's not aquarium because they just went there and they rescued the animal and then put it back to the ocean. They didn't get it. They cannot get that. Let them go to the real place, because sometimes this is the only way they can just die. They just die there because of course you cannot give them the right food. You cannot give them the right their needs, animals needs. So it's the best way is to bring them to back to the sea, right? Yeah, because we don't have also aquarium here in the Philippines, to be honest. Don't have big aquariums, unlike in some of the countries that they have really big aquariums that they can. We have ocean parks, but these are endangered species that highly needs of course their own habitat. They highly needs their own habitat. All right. What are some examples of useful traits that help animals survive? some useful traits that help animals survive. Example here, look at you. Giraffe's long neck. What about their dark, their bark? Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The police dog. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. All right, so it says here, it gave you the example is the giraffe that has long neck. And because if they don't have long neck, how they can eat? Because they eat leaves, right? So that help them survive. So for dogs, I was thinking that you could give me like um animal traits to help them survive. Is maybe oh smelling because but in the sense if they can help people, all right, they can help people with through smelling, and also they can detect something through smelling. But animal, how, what's this special trait that the dogs survive through smelling? They smell their food. Mm-hmm. 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 Exactly. Mm-hmm. Muscle. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So you mean to say because they eat any, but what about human? They can eat human too. But yeah, that's their traits. All right. That's their traits. Okay. They used to, yeah, of course they have how to say, they have strong muscles to hold their to hold animals like them, other animals to kill them. Is it their muscles or their claws? I think there is to they have their claw they use their claws to hold their food so it can't get away from them, and of course they use this to beat it. So like with if they catch antlers, if they catch any deers or any animals that they can eat, so they use their claws to hold it tight, of course with the help of their strong muscles, as you said. Yeah. All right, and we have here, what is Darwin famous for? Mm-hmm. Okay, so where do you think we come from? Where do you think we come from? Are we from humans or apes? Humans. All right. So, are you familiar with the species with this apes? Apes. All right, the species of Darwin is when you, I don't know if you recall your the evolution of man. All right, so speaking about animals, he that is okay, the evolution of man. Okay, so he believed that he stated that humans come from apes, right? Natural selection. All right, so these are questions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You learned about Darwin theory. Yes, that's why I asked you if you're familiar of where we came from. Okay, are you from human or are you from apes? But do you believe you came from apes? We came from apes. So we are not created by God. Mm-hmm. We apes. Yeah, ape. Okay, so yeah, so when you also listen to the story of Adam and Eve and how God created the human, and of course that that will confuse you. But if you're going to believe in Darwin's theory, then of course it's something like it's proven that we came from ape because as you can see, like apes, like humans do too, right? They do what humans do. It's just that they are in the wild. Mm-hmm. Okay, so these questions are really actually interesting because it really adds you like your imagination. This will get you to some point like you really use your imagination and of course help you to express your knowledge about it. You just see what is Darwin's famous for. You recall your past lessons before. All right. All right, a lot of. All right, and I hope that you learned something today about endangered species animals and, of course, aliens. Okay? All right, so see you again in your next lesson. All right? Okay, bye for now. Have a good day. Oh, you're welcome. All right, you're welcome. Bye. Oh, good morning, Auntie Ekor from Indonesia. La, 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 la. We can only imagine. when you need me. I'm never in love. I know that. $20, 18 to 20. Love, I know what you. Oh. Mm. Imagine all the people. I'm a dreamer, then you'll love to only one. I hope someday you'll join it. good. my god. Anymore.